right.
Peace, peace, family. I should be live right now. Sorry for the wait, family. Y'all know I'm in the A, so I got a different setup. My video was not working yesterday. I'm actually using my phone. I don't even have Wi-Fi. I'm using my phone hotspot right now, and it acts janky sometimes. So I hope it lasts for the duration of the show. Let me know if you can hear me, family, and see me. I'm with my brother Billy Carson. He's a regular on the show. Welcome, Billy Carson. Welcome back, my brother.
What's up? All right, man.
I'm very thankful for you, brother. Let me just see if the people. I don't see nobody in the chat responding. Family, the chat's not moving. So it's not just on my end.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not connected. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's acting
crazy. I got booted. Oh man, let me see. This is crazy. All right.
Somebody says they can see and hear you. There goes Bodie says he can see and hear you. Alexandra says she can see and hear. Toria says I can hear you loud and clear. Uh-oh. What happened?
Billy, you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think, family. See, I'm using a hotspot. So yeah, I'm hoping it works throughout the whole show. I don't think I could take it off this screen. That's what the problem is. So I'm in a new setup. I'm just learning it. So bear with me, family. I'm in the A right now. I'm not in New York. You see, I don't have my Buddha statue, but I gotta, I don't feel right. I took a week off, but I don't feel right if I don't come on the YouTube for too long. So shout out to everybody in the chat room. They say they can hear me. Like I said, Billy, I want to welcome you back, my brother. It's always a pleasure. You always bring an abundance of positive, uplifting energy when you're on. I want to thank you for bringing the people this free NFT workshop tonight. I know a lot of workshops out there, and there's nothing wrong with charging for NFT workshops. You can make millions of dollars. So, I mean, if you charge $1,000 for an NFT workshop, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it at all.
Ain't nothing wrong with it because you gonna come up. I'm actually in the near future. Me, my brother Cambada, and Loaded Lux is gonna create a NFT. So that's something coming in the near future. I want to give a shout out before I start to my brother Chicago Crypto. Very influential for me in learning the crypto space, Web 3.0, NFTs, all of that. Everybody make sure you go follow that brother Chicago Crypto. Bitcoin Bully, that's what he called, Bitcoin Bully. Go follow that brother. That brother's a genius in this space. The space is growing, and we don't want melanated folks to get left behind. So Billy's here tonight to teach y'all about how to create an NFT and a lot of other things. I actually got an NFT. I want to show the people, Billy, but if I show them, I'm afraid my hotspot might go out.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
But I can
show them your NFT from my side.
Okay, I actually I missed out on you. Billy got so much going on. I missed out on his opportunity when he had shares. So when he for his company, so when he had the NFT, I said I'm gonna grab that. I missed out on the shares. I'm gonna grab that when Billy could smell money a mile away. So I said I'm not missing out on this. So we're gonna have a great workshop today, family. Tell your friends, tell your family. This is something we should be educated about. Even if you don't want to jump into it immediately, you should be educated about it. Before we start, I got to give my brother King Simon a shout out. As always, he actually has an event coming up, so I want to give my brother a shout out. And then we're going to get started with the presentation, the NFT workshop. All right, family? Let me see. All right.
There's yours right here.
Yeah. There we go. The Thoth. Yeah.
And to give you an idea, there's some of these have already been listed on and gotten offers for. And let me give them the US dollar amount instead of the Ether amount because that'd be confusing because they don't know anything yet. But about $3,500, $6,000, $30,000, for these NFTs, which is pretty interesting. So I think with the value that I'm bringing to them, which I'll explain later, they'll within a year or two they can probably hit a couple $100,000 each value.
Yeah, I'm having problems sharing King Simon. See, I'm gonna have to get that straight. I don't know why it's not letting me share the screen.
You don't have enough bandwidth. You don't have enough bandwidth.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. All right, we're gonna have to jump into it, but that's what they want anyway, my brother Billy. But shout out to my brother King Simon. Let me just tell y'all, since I can't share it, the brother's actually having a cosmic alignment workshop. An amazing sister by the name of Coach Helen She's a business coach, and she's the owner of the Zen Bar in Atlanta. Also, another sister, Elosin Nedra, and she's a master psychic medium and spiritual healer. Never heard of that sister, so I look forward to getting more information from her. But for more information, you can go to www.zenbar.org. And I'll make sure I leave the link in the description since you can't see the screen. But the workshop is going down May 15th. Like I said, I'm in the A, so I'm setting everything up, getting everything, you know, up and running. So just bear with me with the technical difficulties, family. You ready to get started, my brother Billy?
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, ready to get started.
This is a hot market. A lot of people making money, big money, big money.
Yeah.
So
now, the NFT workshop would take, you know, to learn every aspect of it and all the ins and outs for the top to the bottom would take about 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah, this is a mini workshop. This is a mini.
It's a mini workshop.
This is mini.
This is for beginners. I want to give these guys the basics, the basic understanding. There's an extended version of this that they'll be able to find if you want to watch it on Forbidden Knowledge TV for free. It's free now on Forbidden Knowledge TV. But I'm going to give you guys a mini workshop. It's still extensive, though. I mean, it's still about 40 or 50 slides.
Excellent.
As you guys know, I like to use slides because I know people like to screenshot things. I like to be able to read things. Some people actually, believe it or not, a percentage of my people that follow my accounts are actually, they can't, you know, they're deaf. They can't hear. And so they read everything. You know, hearing impaired is what it's called, hearing impaired. Yeah. So they read everything. And a lot of times these captions don't come out properly, the auto captions. So they get wrong words or missed words or whatever. So I like to do that. Plus, it gives people a lot of research material. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see if this works. It should work.
Yeah, I hope this works.
My side is good. So let's see how.
I hope this works, man.
Yeah.
I hope this works. Oh, yeah, it is. Yes. Thank God. All right.
Oh, man. We're good. We're in the game.
All right. All right.
All right, guys. So we're going to walk through this workshop. All right. Okay, this is a mini NFT blockchain masterclass. This is actually part 1 of 3. This is the beginner's guide. Really, I'm going to bring you in and give you the understanding of what an NFT actually is and break it down. And of course, you guys know I'm the author of the Compendium of the Emerald Tablets. By the way, it just hit bestseller status in the UK, Australia, and the Netherlands. So I'm now a bestseller in other countries other than the US. This book has just become a bestseller in the Netherlands and the UK as of yesterday. So it's a bestseller. Woke doesn't mean broke. It's an international bestseller now. And if you want to watch my workshops for free on Forbidden Knowledge TV, just scan this QR code and you'll get 30 days free to watch all of the workshops I did from day 1 till now for free. It didn't cost you any money. All right. My social media app, Unite99, is available as well. And you can go on there and post whatever you want. No algorithms. And Meditation Monday has been changed now. We just have a full 24/7 meditation on my YouTube channel. Richard, we're mentioning about the shares. By the way, the shares are still going. We're in round 2 now. Round 1 ended. We're in round 2. Shares are now $1.50. Everybody doubled their money. And the pre-money valuation went up to $30 million. And right now we're at 1.2 million raised. And you can become a shareholder by scanning this. It'll take you right to the website if you're interested in learning more about that. Okay. Free workshops. We're doing one here on Richard Merritt tonight, but I also have a whole bunch of free workshops that I'm doing, all free. Just go to my Eventbrite page, and you'll be able to get your free workshops from Forbidden Knowledge. All right, what is an NFT? And this is going to be an informational piece. I'm going to really break down what an NFT is, because a lot of people, when you ask them about NFTs, they literally have no clue what you're talking about. That's the biggest thing that I find. Okay, an NFT, as they are commonly abbreviated, are the newest sensations on the blockchain. Now, NFT stands for non-fungible token. That's what it means. Non-fungible token, NFT, right? Some notable celebrities like Snoop Dogg, Lindsay Lohan have skyrocketed its popularity. And what you're looking here at the right is actually my own personal NFTs. Since my book, Compendium of the Emerald Tablets, is a bestseller, right? I took my own copyrighted image of Thoth the Atlantean. You may know him as Tahuti, you know, but out of Africa. But I took him and made him into my first NFT because I knew it would have intrinsic value, which I'm going to explain in a second. It has also become a craze among digital content creators, musicians, and artists. So what is exactly an NFT? So, for example, I'll give you a good example. Rich has on an amazing hat tonight. He's got on a hat with what looks like a flag on it. Now, that hat, really nice hat, right? Nice cap. You can probably go to wherever he bought it, whatever website or store he bought it from. They may have 300 or 400, maybe even 1,000 of those in stock. They might cost about $50 to $80 each, okay, depending on what state you're in. But they're pretty much going to be in that same price range. So you can buy that hat that Rich has on right now at the location that he bought it from. However, Rich is now where he bought one and he's actually wearing that hat. And because he's wearing that hat and he is actually a public figure, okay, he's not even on the way to becoming a public figure. Richard Merritt is a public figure. He's interviewed some of the biggest people in this community in the world on this platform. And because of that, he's become a public figure. He's well known around the world, not just in the United States, because the internet is global, for his work. And a lot of people from other countries are watching right now. And the fact that he's done this and accomplished other things in the community, that hat that he's wearing, it's not just a $70 hat anymore from that store. It now has value, associated, attributed value. Because why? Because Richard Merritt is wearing a hat. He owns that hat. And so if he took that one that he is wearing right now and were to auction it or give it away, the person that will receive it as having a valued hat, especially if he autographed it, right? It's added value. If I autograph my book, Compendium of the Emerald Tablets, and give it to somebody, they go crazy. Why? There's added value there. So an NFT, a non-fungible token, is not just a picture, not just a pixelated cube picture, not just this image of Thoth, but what is it behind this Thoth image that I have attributed value to? That's what we're going to get to. So understanding it's not just a picture of a monkey or whatever it is, and people are spending $1 million on a monkey, they're crazy. Not really. It's a lot more to it behind the scenes. And we're going to get to that shortly. All right. Talking about adding value. So look, everything I'm wearing in this image, I'm inside of the King's Chamber, inside the Great Pyramid. That shirt I have on, that hat that I have on, the pants I have on, even the sneakers that I have on, and the socks have now added value. As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, all the clothes that I wear on all my trips around the world are going to be going into an auction to raise money for families and charities. All right. They're going to be going into an auction. Because why? These are non-fungible tokens. I've worn them and I've actually added value, intrinsic value to that stuff. Even though that hat sells on my website for $30, I think, right? It's a 5G, it blocks 5G frequencies. And it's a pretty nice cap. Even the shades I have on are available on my website. But because I'm wearing it, and not only am I wearing it, I'm inside the Great Pyramid. There's value there now. There's value added to this. I'm perceived as a public figure. There's value added to these clothes and this hat, these glasses. So you know that I can actually get more money than what I paid, even though it's used and worn. That even makes it more expensive by me, worn by me, makes it more expensive. I'm just trying to help you conceive and understand the idea of what an NFT really is. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, is entirely a novel concept in the cryptocurrency and blockchain fields. And this concept is soaring each and every day to reach greater heights. In the real world, there are creators who keep their masterpieces inside a safety locker and fear that ownership of their work will be snatched someday. This is the point where NFTs make their entry. It proves your ownership worldwide, and no fraudulent activities can be involved. This attracted a lot of investors and crypto lovers to kickstart their own NFT marketplaces. To enhance the visibility of this marketplace, certain NFT market strategies have to be carried out. So what this is saying is that if you have a work of art, whether it's music, whether it's actual art, right? You have something that, and you can build community behind that. In other words, things that you can supplement with that music and with that art behind the scenes, like access to events, access personally to you, the artist, the creator yourself. It adds value. And what's important is the fact that the blockchain and smart contracts, which we're going to go over, allow that NFT to be signed digitally and licensed to the person that actually bought it. It's numbered, signed, and licensed. That person owns a piece of your art, but it can't be just screenshot and then sold and by somebody else or shared around the world, because the blockchain is public. The blockchain is public knowledge. Each image or each piece of music or whatever you're putting out there is digitally signed by the blockchain. And there's a smart contract on the blockchain, so it knows exactly who owns it, when they bought it, and everything else, how much they paid for it. There's no secrets. You can't hide anything. The blockchain is a public ledger. Anyone can look it up. There were a few, excuse me, I've been talking all day for about 6 hours straight. There were a few, what do you call it, celebrities that were lying, saying that they had Bored Apes and some other NFTs. And then people went to the ledger to look it up and found out that they lied. They didn't own anything. They just made it into their avatar, their profile image. They really didn't even own it. So the ledger proves everything. So it takes away the ability for people to create fakes and put fakes out as well. Properties and benefits of NFTs. There are certain attributes to NFTs that bring certain benefits. Non-fungible tokens are limited in their supply. That's another thing. So my NFTs, for example, they're limited. There's a limited number. So there's scarcity built-in scarcity, supply and demand. Okay, so that's really important, because that means that everybody just can't get one. It's a very small knit group of people that can actually get it. And once they have it, because there aren't any more, the value continues to rise as long as the community is strong. Okay, so non-fungible tokens are limited in supply. It is the scarcity of their supply that brings it value. While there's a possibility that NFT developers can have an unlimited supply of non-fungible tokens, they ensure that the supply is limited. In other words, I can make as many as I want, but I won't put that out. I'm only going to put out a small number. I'm only going to digitally license a limited number of these NFT tokens. So there's an ongoing interest. It drives the value. It drives the interest. Man, how can I get one of these? How can I get one? Is anybody going to sell it so I can grab it? That's where the profits come in. The non-fungible token is invisible. You either buy the entire token or you don't buy it at all. While this might directly contradict the possibility of partial ownership, it is designed to facilitate complete ownership of a certain value and unique assets. Needless to say, an NFT is unique and they have a strong repository of information. These pieces of information make it unique, and the information is fully secured and genuine. Now, for example, my Thoth NFTs, if you remember the first image, you saw it kind of rotating between all the different images of Thoth. In each one, I have 9,500 minted NFTs for Thoth. That's it. Okay, that's the scarcity. There's never going to be more than 9,500 ever. Every single one is totally unique. Sometimes they look the same, but their ankh might be different. The necklace might be different. The bracelet might be different. The bangle might be different. The talisman might be different. The crown may be different. There's a randomization. The blockchain actually built the NFTs and added the randomization for the art that I had created. So now what happens is each one is totally unique. Nobody has the same exact NFT. Everyone is totally unique, which also adds and builds value. All these properties bring non-fungible tokens a few undeniable advantages. Non-fungible tokens are easily transferable and can be moved on the blockchain from one place to another. Richard Merritt just copped one of my NFTs tonight. He says, Billy, I'm ready. I got my MetaMask set up. Okay, he minted the NFT and boom, it moved from my account directly into his MetaMask, into his wallet. And then I was like, boom, this is how you see it. He pressed the button, boom, there it goes. It was in his wallet. Easily transferable, okay? And also, it makes the ease of transfer ownership without compromising the authenticity of the information because of the smart contract. Now, if he was to go and sell the NFT that he just got for me, then I still get 5% royalty on that sale. That's another thing that's beautiful about NFTs. When somebody else sells your NFT after they bought it from you, you make money again, which is incredible. And if you don't have to wait for nobody to send you a check, it's automatic. It's done automatically through the blockchain. It's all done by smart contracts and digital. So you just log into your wallet and see how much money you got in there, right? So this makes non-fungible tokens easy to trade on marketplaces as well. Since the NFT resides on the blockchain, that's where it lives. It lives on the blockchain. It's not really on your website or anywhere else. It's on the blockchain. It's in WW3. It is considered extremely trustworthy. As you may have known, you cannot easily tamper with the information stored in the decentralized digital ledger. It's virtually impossible to alter a digital ledger on the blockchain. It's virtually impossible because, and that's a whole nother workshop to talk about how it's all done, but it's so intricate, you would have to change and adjust over 100 different transactions or 100 different lines of text to be able to balance it out. You'd never be able to do it. It has to be done instantly. It's just virtually impossible to trick this system or break this system, which is incredible. And it would mean that there's a high degree of authenticity. Therefore, the instances of counterfeits are almost close to zero. Okay, almost close to zero. So there's no worry about people taking your work and just making counterfeits and making money off of them. The information stored on the blockchain about the NFT also includes the details of ownership and origin. Earlier records for the position of the valuables, and collectibles were done on paper, making it extremely cumbersome and complicated. However, by bringing NFTs, authentic information and the history of ownership can now easily be stored and maintained because of the blockchain. Everything is digitally stored on the blockchain. Nothing is kept in a file cabinet. All these properties bring non-fungible tokens, a few undeniable event. Okay, that's what I just said. Okay, so NFTs are tokens that are greatly different from regular cryptocurrencies. They hold unique data in each NFT, making it non-interchangeable. So where I have cryptocurrency, which I can have 100,000 coins, right? Each one of those coins are going to be perfectly identical. And they're going to have the same exact value because they're all identical. And whatever it is at that moment, whatever it is on the blockchain at that moment on the market, that's what I can buy or sell them for. NFTs are a little bit different in that each one is totally unique. Therefore, because of rarity of different variations of the 9,500 NFTs that I have, for example, some of them are more rare than others within the 9,500, making them more valuable, right? So there's a scarcity list and a rarity list it built in that also adds additional intrinsic value to the NFTs because of rarity. Say one BTC or best Bitcoin is equivalent to another Bitcoin, but the same is not the case in NFTs. The value in the tokens could not be replaced, replicated, or even stolen. Okay, so we're talking about art, intellectual properties, virtual properties, and financial instruments. What's an NFT? The value in the tokens could not be replaced, replicated, or even stolen. Also, they are invisible in nature, meaning that the value could never be split or divided. It is its authenticity, integrity, originality, and place of existence, and ability to be unique in nature that makes it a splendid asset on the crypto industry. So what they're saying is, like I was telling you, the fact that, for example, the image on the front of my book, Thoth, right? This is a custom piece of art that's copywritten for me, licensed to the Library of Congress and copywritten for me as an owner, Billy Carson. Now I turn that into an NFT. That book is a bestseller. That adds value. I'm a public figure. That adds value. And then when you own my NFT, you get access to incredible opportunities like secret mystery schools that nobody else knows about. You get a black card if you mint 5 NFTs. That gives you access to events that I'm holding. You just walk in for free. It also gives you access to come with me on certain trips in 2023. You just show up. So this is all like the things that get added to the back that nobody, that a lot of people don't know about out there in the regular world because they don't really understand this concept. But it's a membership club is what it really is. It's a membership club that has intrinsic value within the art, that has all these other community aspects built into it at the same exact time. And then once you get your NFT done, you have to market it. So what is NFT marketing? As said, the trend of launching novel NFT marketplaces is skyrocketing. And at the same time, the target audiences mostly prefer only well-known marketplaces. It's really challenging to make them change the lane, but it could possibly be done through effective marketing services. And this is where NFT marketing comes into the picture. It makes the brand reach a wide range of audiences and automatically develops trust in the marketplace. And these marketplace services seize the attention of potential investors as well as users and make them aware of such splendid marketplaces. So we're going to talk about some of the marketplaces that you can put your NFT on. Now, these are the types of NFT market services: social media marketing, community forum engagement, media press releases, influencer marketing, email marketing, video marketing, reputation management, growth hacking, and NFT listing services. So let's say that you're saying, okay, I'm starting to get this now. So if I have a song or an album, or if I have a custom piece of digital art and I have a following, this is important to understand. You have a following. If you don't have a following, then it's better for you to learn how to flip NFTs. If you have a following, then it's good for you to learn how to actually create your own NFTs and actually market them. So, for example, I have my own NFTs now. So I'm using social media. I'm using community engagement. I'm using press releases. All those have already been put out. This press release is out on all news media, including AP News, Google News, Yahoo News, about my NFTs. Influencer marketing. So I have big time influencers. For example, Havoc just got one of my NFTs, right? Chris Brown is setting up his Metamask to get one of my NFTs right now. What's the center for the Utah Jazz? He's getting an NFT. His name is, I forgot his name right now. He's French, but he's getting one of my NFTs. So these are like influencers. So you have these influencers that now when they get your NFT and they post or talk about it or tweet it, all of a sudden it adds more popularity and brings more attention, right? I've done email marketing already. I've emailed the people in my database. Rudy Gobert. I'm sorry, Rudy. Been talking all day. Rudy Gobert is the center for the Utah Jazz. That's who I'm talking about. He told me he can't wait to support. And as soon as he gets done with the season, he's going to help me and he's going to get an NFT. So I've done video marketing, right? I haven't done reputation management or growth hacking, but I'm looking at the NFT listing services. So on this sheet right here, because I have a following, because I have my own value that I'm bringing to the marketplace, to my own NFTs, I have the licensed digital art. Now I have the ability to use these things here. So what if you're saying, well, I'm not famous. I'm not a public person. I'm just a person that wants to know about NFTs and make money. Okay, great. You need to get NFTs like the ones I'm putting out and other people are putting out, but in affordable price. My NFTs are affordable, right? So they're in an affordable price range at this moment. And what's important about that is you look at the longevity of the person, of that community that they're building. Like, for example, I've been Forbidden Knowledge since 2011. It's now 2022, right? 2011 to 2022. We're talking about over a decade now, just over a decade. I've been Forbidden Knowledge, and I've been doing and putting out consistent information, doing workshops, classes, traveling the world nonstop, being on every major TV network, teaching and talking and everything else, putting out books, giving out book deals, starting a TV network. So you know that pretty much Forbidden Knowledge is not going anywhere. So an NFT from Forbidden Knowledge is probably a smart decision because it has longevity. There's people that are going to have NFTs for sale for $15, $20, $30, $100, and they don't have a following. They don't have any track record longevity. And if you look into them, you'll be like, well, why would I buy an NFT from this person if they don't really have anything? They haven't built a community. Those people, a lot of the times, are called rug pullers. And what they'll do is they'll drop an NFT, put a whole bunch of fake hype out there about it, and then they're gone, right? They disappear. No community. You have to get involved with NFTs with people that are proven, that have been around, that are consistent. You look at the consistency of Forbidden Knowledge and where it's going, you know that this company and what I do and what I'm involved in is rock solid and is not going anywhere. I'm not going to be pulling any rugs because why? Number one, that would hurt my reputation. Number one, that would destroy my entire organization and company, creating that kind of controversy. So you're looking for companies that you want to buy NFTs from that will grow in value and that you can flip and sell back on the market by looking for companies that have and shown consistency in whatever industry that they're in. Okay, that's important. That's really important. So we're going to look at some of the top 8 NFT marketplaces that did well in 2021. We're still kind of in the first quarter of 22 right now. The growth of NFTs is tremendous, and according to payments.com, the total sales volume of NFTs has nearly crossed 2.5 billion in the last 6 months of 2021. Think about that, guys. 2.5 billion. This is not going anywhere. This whole industry is here to stay. Okay? When you create that type of value and you pull those kind of numbers, yeah, it's here to stay. This is a whole new wave. It ain't going nowhere. So either get behind or get on board. Surprisingly, the total sales volume of NFTs was 13.7 million in 2020. So from 2020, it went from 13.7 million to 2021, 2.5 billion. That's a huge jump. That's a huge jump. Platforms. So the main platform, this is the platform that I'm on right now, is OpenSea. Okay. It's a very popular marketplace. It was the first. It's like the granddaddy of them all. It's the first ever marketplace launched on the Ethereum blockchain network. So it's on Ethereum. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. So anytime you buy, trade, sell NFTs on OpenSea, you need to have a little bit extra for the gas fees. And gas fees are the transaction. It's another word for saying transaction fee. Okay. It's a transaction fee. So for example, Richard Mary got an NFT from me tonight. The transaction fee was about $20 US, which is about, I don't know, 0.0000 whatever Ethereums. Okay. And so the transaction fee is charged. It's built in. That's how OpenSea makes their money and how Ethereum makes their money for hosting the actual NFT on their blockchain. Okay. It's the largest marketplace. It comprises numerous digital assets. An estimated number of assets in OpenSea is nearly 4 million. So there's 4 million postings up there, 4 million NFTs on OpenSea. It supports ERC 721 and ERC 1155. You don't have to worry about that right now. The categories are wide, and it includes art, music, photos, videos, sports, domain names, digital collectibles, in-game assets, etc. So it's a lot. So this is the most popular platform. If you go to Forbidden Club with the number 4.com, and you mint an NFT for me, and you open an account on OpenSea, it'll show up in your account on OpenSea. Rarible. It is a decentralized peer-to-peer NFT marketplace that provides users a seamless, frictionless NFT trading experience. Rarible's interface is meticulously designed to make users engage with the platform, and the pleasing atmosphere gives a fast, busy, and easygoing view for NFT lovers. So this is another one that you can go to. You can get on Rarible. You don't have to use OpenSea. You can get on Rarible, and you can put your NFTs up there. Or if you're not going to create your own NFT, you can go shopping for NFTs on Rarible. Foundation is another one that you can buy or sell NFTs on. It's an excellent peer-to-peer marketplace that operates exclusively for artworks and digital art creators. The artists have to create a profile and apply it to their community upvote. It runs with the objective of giving power to the hands of the creators, and the user base of the platform is highly increasing, and it has a good monetary volume. Okay, so you can go on Foundation. Another one, Super Rare. Okay, amidst an assorted range of NFT marketplaces on the market, Super Rare is yet another promising NFT marketplace that serves traders with a one-of-a-kind, rare, limited edition digital artworks. Now, Super Rare is very difficult to get on. You have to really be a good artist. They don't take you can't just make a GIF on your phone and upload it to their platform. Okay, you have to be a good artist, and it has to be approved. They curate and handpick which collectibles they're going to put into their NFT collections on their website, making Super Rare a great place to go buy NFTs because you're going to buy high quality, or if you're into NFT art, right? It's going to be so high quality and so rare that your potential for the increase in the value, in my opinion, is very significant, okay? Nifty Gateway. Now, I have an NFT from Nifty Gateway. It's very affordable. I actually released also a single, Twin Flame Remix. I released it as an NFT through Nifty Gateway as well. So Nifty Gateway, and it's incredible because that song, by the way, let me stop there. That song, normally just one single like that, streaming for only 1 month or 1.5 months, the amount of streaming revenue is very small unless it was a hit. That could be, peanuts. I don't know. This actually was a significant amount of money. So I was like, wow, I got about 10 times the amount of money I normally would have got. Maybe, 18 times, close to 18 times. 18 times the amount of money I normally would have gotten by releasing that song as an NFT through Nifty Gateway. So Nifty Gateway is a reliable NFT marketplace that works with a grand mission to make Nifties accessible to everyone. The way it differs from other marketplaces is that the users will be able to pay with their credit card. So in the other marketplaces I just described, you have to pay with, crypto. So you have to know how to buy crypto and then move it into your wallet so that you can buy other NFTs. With Nifty Gateway, you can actually just buy with your credit card. Now, these Nifty Gateways NFTs are a lot less expensive as well. So they're started at much lower prices. I think I bought an NFT on there for like $85. Okay. But so that's the benefit. You can get in and on that investment for a lot lower than you normally would on some of these other platforms. And you can use a credit card, which makes it a lot easier if you don't know how to move around cryptocurrency. Okay. So it's a pretty cool way to get started. NBA Top Shot. Okay. Now it's an NFT marketplace owned by the NBA. Every match will have a special part in which the star players would have a given stunning performance. They call these clippings moments, and they tokenize the moments into NFTs. And some of these NFTs on NBA Top Shot are being sold for millions and millions of dollars right now. So NBA games, what they've done is they've taken like a LeBron James dunk, they clip that, they make it into an NFT, and now you can actually buy and own a license of a LeBron James dunk. You can actually own the licensing to that video clip for a period of time until you hold it and then sell it for more money. That's just ingenious. It's ingenious. So NBA Top Shots is moving millions of dollars per day. Then you have the Axie Infinity NFTs for games. So if you're into video games, if your kids are into video games, teens or whatever, video games can be made into NFTs. If you know how to program, create games, you can make your game into an NFT. It's a digital game that has captured the attention of NFT admirers. It allows them to raise, go on battles, and gather animated creatures called Axies. Okay, another incredible way to think about how to create and acquire, buy, and trade NFTs. Axie Infinity. And then you have Mintable. Mintable is one of the well-famed NFT marketplaces that permits users to trade artworks, music, photos, digital collectibles, and other in-game assets. It's also known for its gasless minting option. Now, let me explain what that is. On all the other platforms, there's what they call a gas fee, or what I said, a transaction fee. On Mintable, they don't have a gas fee. So you can mint your NFTs there, and you don't have to worry about paying that transaction fee. And it makes it unique amongst all the other NFT marketplaces, okay? That's what makes it really, really unique. And so you can go to Mintable and check those out. If you want to see about the Forbidden Knowledge NFT, here is an actual NFT. These are, you see it here, rotating through all the variations. There's 9,500 variations of my NFT. And that QR code will take you to forbiddenclub.com. You can mint your NFTs on my site for only 0.22 ETH. Okay, only 0.22 ETH. Now, you'll need to do a couple things. You'll need to get a Metamask wallet. Okay, so you need to get a wallet. So you're going to go to your app store and you're going to type in Metamask, M-E-T-A-M-A-S-K, Metamask. You're going to get the wallet. Once you get your wallet set up, you're going to go to, for example, let's just look at my site, for example. You don't have to be this. It can be any site where it says Connect Wallet. Once you tap on that, it's going to automatically pull up that wallet app and connect it, syncing it with the blockchain. From there, all you have to do is pick out the NFT you want and press Mint. It'll tell you what the fees are going to be, and you press Accept, and that's it. It's really that easy. There's really like nothing to it. It seems all hard and intricate, but it's really, really that simple. Okay, once you get the MetaMask app, and then you, I'm going to show you what the MetaMask is right quick. Let me just get out of this and go to one more screen here real quick. I'm going to show you the MetaMask app, what we're talking about, so that you can just see it. I'm going to share my screen again when I get it up. Let's see here.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope you're enjoying this live. We're about to get the questions in a little while. I seen y'all been asking questions. You might have to ask it again once we get to the Q&A, so that I can see it. So thanks for tuning in. This is, like I said, we the artists of the world. This is crazy how the artists of the world don't be interested in art. Like, we the artists of the world, bro. Yo, y'all know who we are. Like, yeah. Come on, y'all. So
powerful, man.
It is what it is.
Absolutely. Okay, so where's that window at? Hold on. I got so many windows open on this computer. This is crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me go to that window and separate it so I can actually pull it out here so I can see there's a separate window, and then I can actually share the screen. Okay, here we go. Now let me go back and share the screen. And go to the MetaMask, share screen. And go to that window. Okay, so when you go to your app store, you're looking for, you can get a few. There's Coinbase, there's Crypto.com, there's also MetaMask. And so you can get, it looks like this with this fox face, right? So this is the fox face right here. And once you get that, you'll be able to follow very simple instructions. And this is my website, which you guys are getting a sneak peek before it actually goes live in a few hours. Nobody's seen it yet. This is my crypto coin. This is my cryptocurrency website, Forbidden Coin. It's forbiddencoin.io, right, with the number 4. But on here, there's a complete breakdown of exactly how to set up your MetaMask and how to, what to do. So you're going to get your Chrome extension. You're going to go to MetaMask on your website. On Chrome is the best. And you're going to install MetaMask on your Chrome browser. For me, I think it's the smoothest and the easiest one. Okay, very simple. It's going to talk about getting your backup phrase. I got that here. It's all spelled out for you. Make sure you save that backup phrase. Now, unlike most websites that have passwords and usernames, if you forget your username or password for your MetaMask, you have to give them your secret backup phrase. If you forget that phrase, you'll never get back in. So when you get that phrase, it's going to be a group of words. You have to take those words and save them, write them down on a piece of paper, put them inside of your safe. Put them on a notepad and save them on your cloud or something. Keep these words safe somewhere where you can get to them just in case you can't remember your password to get back into your MetaMask. That is the only way to get back in. You have to have those words. Okay, it's very, very crucial, very important. So you can see here with the words, these words are obviously blocked out because we don't want to have anybody use anybody's phrase by accident. But this would be the phrases and the words in these boxes in order to get you back in. Once you're logged in, you'll be able to see your wallet right from your browser. It'll show you your wallet. It'll let you create more accounts from the wallet. Underneath where it says here, account 1 and details, underneath that, you see these weird numbers and zeros and letters. That is actually your MetaMask address. So when somebody wants to send you crypto, somebody wants to send you, NFT, or you want to send somebody stuff, this is what it's sending from this address right here. Okay, you can cut and paste that to somebody and they can send you some cryptocurrency directly from their wallet to your wallet. And then it goes into showing and explaining, for example, loading cryptocurrency into your wallet. This is example Binance. So BNB is Binance. So this wallet has loaded 3.97 Binance coins. And then it talks about how to link and sync to the Binance Smart Chain, for example. And the reason why you want to do this particular way is because that's where my Forbidden coin is going to be located if you want to be able to import your coins into your wallet. It's all spelled out step by step. This is on 4bitcoin.io with the number 4. If you type it in and it doesn't come up, just give it a few more hours. It should be up any moment now. And under there, under wallets, it just takes you through a step-by-step process on exactly how to set your wallet up. On the left, it's telling you literally step-by-step, download this, get started button, exactly what to click on, what to do to get your wallet on and installed, and then also put the app on your phone. Makes it very easy, very simple, very clear and concise. Anybody can do it. It's not really that difficult. I think Richard set his up in just a few minutes, and before he knew it, he had an NFT in his wallet.
Yeah. I was on mute. But yeah, literally in a few minutes. I set it up, family. So let's get to some Q&A, family. Let's get to some Q&A from the family. I know y'all got a lot of questions. I want to thank the brother Billy for that presentation. A beginner's introduction to NFTs. And I want to know what's on your mind. Like I said, family, if you're an artist, and we're all artists, we all drew when we was younger, and for some reason we gave up drawing and art because we had to be serious adults. So we gave up all that stuff because we had to be serious in life, you know. So for all the artists out there, I mean, this is an amazing industry, and not just artists, but a lot, you know, if you have something of value, I mean, this is an amazing industry. Let's get to some Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay. First one, let me put it on my brother Billy's.
Yeah, I like that one.
Hold up. How can a well-known artist's artwork become get digitized?
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool question. So basically what you want to do is, the first thing you want to do is pick out the art that you're going to digitize and make sure it's something that's doesn't have a million copies out there. And then once you take that art and you actually scan it in, all right, if you scan it or reproduce it into a digital format from a photo, that's another way of doing it as well. And once you've got that done and you've got it to your liking in terms of the quality of how it looks, from there, I have a step-by-step tutorial on my Forbidden TV. It's free. You can watch it. Just watch the NFT Blockchain Masterclass. It's hours long, but in there you'll see a video tutorial on exactly how to convert that image into an NFT and actually upload it into OpenSea and put it up for sale. So once you digitize it via scan or photo, and then you get it to where you like it, and you set up an account on OpenSea, and you have to pay some gas fees. You have to upload some coin to OpenSea to be able to transfer your NFT in there. You can do it while you're transferring it. Just remember that you need some money in your account in order to transfer and open up a sale on an NFT. It's not a lot, but you definitely need some. And so once you get it uploaded to NFT on your OpenSea on your NFT account that you have with them, then you can actually list it as make an offer, or you can list it as a particular exact price. For example, there was somebody who made an offer on one of my NFTs for it was 0.11 Ether, which is about right now, based on the cost of Ethereum, 0.11 of Ethereum would probably be about $1,500, I think, something like that. All right, somewhere in that range. So basically, what they were offering me, I didn't accept the offer. All right, I can also then I don't have to put it for offers. I can actually make it for a particular listing and say I want this exact number, nothing less. This is what I'm selling it for, and somebody can come along and then buy it for me for that. If they buy it from me, I don't even need to be around when they make the purchase. They can make the purchase while I'm sleeping. I just wake up, the NFT is gone. It's gone into their account, and the money or the Ethereum is in my contract account. From my contract account, I can then transfer it to my wallet, and from my wallet, I can do whatever I want with it. I can convert that into money and deposit it in my U.S. bank account or whatever I want to do. So that's how you would do it. But you have to first digitize it via scanning or a photo.
Indeed. Let's get to the next question. What if I design jewelry or write poetry? Can I do an NFT for these activities? What about my financial and accounting business? Can I NFT it? Wow.
Good question, Max. So you can't NFT. I mean, I don't say can't. I haven't seen anybody NFT like an accounting business or something like that. Now, an aspect of your accounting business could be included in the NFT. So, for example, if you have a huge following in your accounting business or a huge client base that you can tap into, you can create an NFT that looks like your jewelry artistically. And then the benefit or the community behind it would be that whoever has X amount of minted necklaces of your NFT, they are going to get 50% off their next year's accounting service. So they're going to get one free accounting or one free accounting, whatever you do in accounting. So basically, that you'll give them something for them buying your NFTs. For example, with me turning forbidden knowledge into an NFT business. How? By creating artistic NFTs like Thoth. I'm creating Isis. I'm creating Horus, Osiris, and all these other ancient Egyptian pantheon of gods. But the benefit of them owning them is that they're going to get private access to me and some of my events that I'm going to be hosting. So that's the benefit. So your business could be a benefit. 1 year tax return, one business tax return is free, or whatever the case may be.
Indeed. All right. Let's get to the next question. Somebody said, what's the name of his coin? Tell them the name real quick. Your name of your coin.
The name of my coin is Forbidden Coin with the number 4. Bidden coin, all one word, Forbidden Coin. The Instagram account is also Forbidden Coin. We're actually doing an airdrop of free coins on Monday. It's finally getting released. So we're going to start with the airdrop first Monday. In order to be in the airdrop for the free coins, you have to be a subscriber to Forbidden Knowledge TV. So you can go to 4bk.tv and register there. And then we're sending an email out this weekend to everyone with the Discord link. It's a private Discord. Everyone in that Discord will be getting an airdrop of free coins.
Indeed. Somebody said, how do you turn physical art? That's a big one, into NFT and how to sell it. That's a big one. People want to know how to turn physical art into an NFT.
You got to digitize it. That's the only way. So that's going to be a photo or a scan, depending on the size. If it's a huge painting, it's going to be a high quality digital photo taken from a high quality camera. And then, or you can use an app to even re-render it. But it's got to be digitized and put in the format where you're going to upload it onto a platform where people can actually see it. Now, if somebody mints that NFT, and depending on whatever the price of your NFT is, it could be worth the value of the art. You could hypothetically allow somebody to get that rare piece of art if they buy the NFT. It's all up to however you want to do it. So you can put it online digitally, and then the benefit of buying the NFT is that they actually get that painting.
So they could get both the painting and the NFT.
Yeah, if that's what they want to do. It's up to them, yeah.
Excellent. Let's get to the next question. These are some good questions. Okay. Will there ever be a time where you'll be hiring digital artists, Billy?
That's a good question. Right now, I have 2 digital artists that are already independent contractors for me. There could potentially be a time where I'll have digital artists on staff. When that is, we're creating a whole new site on the web page on the website now for open positions. This is something that we're working on now because we've been building the team, obviously. So now that we have the main core of the team, there's going to be other positions opening up this summer. So just keep checking on forbiddenknowledge.com with the number 4 and look for that hiring link, and then just see what's open, at that time. We're also going to be taking interns as well.
Indeed. All right. Somebody said, what is this selling for? I'm not sure. What are they talking about?
The crypto is 25 cents. And the reason why it opened at 25 cents is because after they evaluated it, there's only 30 million coins. And also they evaluated the community behind it. What's the use that it has? And so it's 25 cents is the appraised value of each coin right now. So it's opening at 25 cents, which is pretty good. And then my NFTs on forbiddenclub.com with the number 4, forbiddenclub.com, they're 0.22 ETH. So that's roughly right now, 0.22 ETH is probably somewhere around $600. People who got the NFTs in the very beginning, because the price of Ethereum has gone up, they already made a profit without even selling the NFT, because now their NFT, They got it for $540, and now it's worth $600 and something dollars. So they've already made money for just having it sit there. And the more that Ethereum goes up, the more value the NFT is automatically. Incredible.
And you know, Ethereum is going up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go all. It's gonna hit 70, 80,000 in the next year and a half, 2 years. Yeah.
Let's get to the next question. Where do you suggest new traders research to evaluate high quality NFTs to trade? Good question.
Good question. I like going on for a new person. OpenSea is the granddaddy of them all. Going on there and looking for the verified accounts that they've got. That way, you know that they've been reviewed by by OpenSea. That's one of the things that I noticed on OpenSea that I didn't really see on some of the other ones, except Super Rare is all handpicked. So Super Rare and OpenSea verified, those are pretty good. And for a person that's new and doesn't really know a lot, and just really trying to find NFTs to research and get involved in, I would look for those.
Indeed, indeed. Let's get to the next question. Somebody said, Billy, were you just live with Elizabeth? Damn, this man is a machine.
Look, I told you, I've been live all day, Rich.
Oh, man.
I've been going. I'm surprised I still got a voice. I've been going for hours, man, nonstop.
Somebody wants to know, I'm not sure if you can understand this. Why buy the digital then? That's redundant. Do you understand what they're saying?
Yeah. So, okay, let me help you understand. So NFTs can expand your eyeballs on sales, for example, right? So let's say you have this most incredible piece of art or this incredible album, and nobody even knows it exists. They don't even know where to find it. But they're surfing for for NFTs to buy. They're shopping for NFTs on any one of these marketplaces, and they come across yours. In other words, you just put yourself in front of somebody who wouldn't have never known who you were and would have never even bought your art or your music to begin with. So it's another way. It's another way of marketing yourself. It's another way of, there's people who bought some of my NFTs that didn't even know who Forbidden Knowledge was. They don't know who I am. So it's like, man, this is putting me out there in front of more eyeballs. So it's another way of marketing. That's an ingenious way of marketing yourself and getting your art out there, your music out there, your services out there to people that would have never found you.
Is the Polygon network good to use to sell NFTs?
That's a good question. I haven't researched the Polygon network yet. That's something that I have. I have this list of some of the other platforms because I'm doing a part 2 for the NFT workshop, which is coming up in a couple of weeks on Forbidden TV. And I'm researching all these other little networks, and I'm going to be giving my own little write-up on them and my own little rating on them. And I'm going to be that workshop's going to be focused on people learning how to flip NFTs, because the majority of people don't have a big following like me and you, Rich. So they're going to have to buy them to flip them and make money. And kind of like crypto and like the stock market, right? Same concept. And so my second part 2, which is coming up, is going to be all about learning how to do the research to find the right ones and learning how to actually flip them.
That's what the masses are interested in. I'm interested in that a lot as well, as far as flipping, whether it's stocks, crypto, or NFTs. What do you think is the best in terms of flipping something? Is it the NFTs, is it the stock, or is it the crypto? What do you think is the best for a regular person just to make a quick flip if they want to?
That's a tough question because it just depends on the exact moment and what's going on in the world at any moment given time. But
yeah,
I would say the riskiest is stock options, but it can give you the biggest return the fastest, right? Then the second would be swing trading with stocks, but it requires you to have at least $25,000 in your brokerage account so that you can swing trade. You have to keep $25,000 minimum at all times, but you can make a great deal of money with very low risk on a consistent basis. And then getting into crypto, you can get in for small amounts of money. If you know how to get in and get out and move crypto around, you can make it a full-time job, and you can make yourself, starting with a very small budget, you can make yourself about $500 to $1,000 a day and grow that over time into bigger numbers if you know how to move the money around and reinvest into other coins as prices dip and move up, almost like swing trading, but just with crypto. The good thing about swing trading crypto and moving crypto like that is that you don't have to have a minimum amount. You can move crypto in and out, up and down with any given amount of money that you may have. And then the other thing would be the NFTs. NFTs for me are more of a long-term thing. You buy one to flip, but you are not necessarily going to flip it the next day. Now that does happen, but the majority of it, you're going to sit on them for a few months before you flip them. So if you're looking for an instantaneous flip, it's probably right now not going to be NFTs unless it's something incredible like, somebody just got the the famous slap that happened and made 44,000 on that as an NFT. And then, so whoever bought that could probably turn around and sell that in about a year for, $1 million, or they might turn around tomorrow and sell it for $55,000 and make 10 grand. So something like that would go quick. But majority of the NFTs are buy and hold, and you just wait. It's going to take a few months, but not a long time, because the Bored Apes, within 1 year, you see where they went from what price to what price. They went to the millions. And so I could see, like, for example, the forbidden NFTs right now starting off around $600, but I could see them in a year easily being between 80 and 100,000, just because of the nature of things. So anybody who has the ability to sit and hold and then flip, they have a significant chance to do very, very well.
Indeed. Let's get to we're going to take a few more questions before we get out of here. About 3 more questions before we get out of here. Somebody wants to know, how do you ensure that the physical art you sold with the NFT are not sold separately? How are they kept together?
Yeah, once you give up something physical to somebody, then there'll be no guarantee that they can be kept together. That's something you have to keep in mind. So there's no guarantee that they will then take it and sell it as an NFT with that again. Now, they could sell the NFT again, which you'll profit on because you build in your own royalty commission into the NFT art. So when they go to resell it, you'll make that money. There's no way to guarantee that they'll sell it and give that art to the next person. So the reason why you would even do it is, let's say you have an amazing piece of art and it's not moving. And it's $1,800, $2,000, $3,000, whatever the number. I know somebody right now that has a gallery who nobody hardly knows exists, and they have art in there for $30,000 a painting.
Yikes.
Yeah, and I'm like, and they've been sitting there for years. Now, what if this person took and made them into NFTs and said, look, when you get this NFT for $25,000, you get the actual original painting along with it. That adds for that person more value. All right. Whether they sell it again or not, who cares? At least you move that piece of art off your wall and you got that money in your pocket.
Somebody said the gas is cheaper on Polygon and Solana, ?
Gas prices are going down. The gas prices, like I said before, for those of you who don't know, those are transaction fees. That's a simple way of saying it. Transaction fees. They call it gas prices on the blockchain. So when you buy an NFT or you sell one, there's going to be a transaction fee, aka gas fee. And
is that the equivalent to, like, when we go to the store and we got to pay taxes? Is that the equivalent to that?
Same exact thing. Okay. Exactly. The store owner got to pay taxes when he buys the stuff, and you got to pay taxes when you buy it from him.
Right. Okay.
And if you run a credit card through his machine, the credit card company is going to charge him a transaction fee.
Yes.
Out of his money. He ain't going to get the whole $100. He's going to get like $98, right?
Yeah.
So same exact thing. Same exact concept here. So some of these platforms have no gas fees. Only a couple have had no gas fees. And some of them have very low gas fees, low transaction fees, for example. Now, Ethereum is working on reducing their gas fees. And so supposedly within the next 6 to 8 months, they're going to be very, very low and very, very competitive, because Ethereum is the most popular blockchain for moving NFTs right now. And so they know that other platforms are popping up with lower gas fees. And so they're working to get theirs reduced as well.
Indeed. All right. I think you answered this one. Somebody says, how much is needed to flip?
Well, it depends on the price of the NFT. I mean, I've seen NFTs for $35 that flip for $80. The one that I bought for $85 is worth $200 right now. I got that a couple months back off of Nifty Gateway.
What you got?
It's just a little music guy with it looks like a weird dude with a green hat, but it was tied to a single. It was connected to a single music. Okay. You get to download the music after you get the NFT.
Right.
But so it's pretty interesting. I was experimenting. I wanted to see, like, a little bit, just play around, see what it was about,
Yeah.
But when I went back in there, that same one was worth $200. So some other people had the similar one. It was worth $200. That's what I'm saying. So you can go on small platforms like that. You can go on OpenSea. You might be able to find some good deals in there. But always try to look for the track record. Now, the one I got for that music, the reason why I bought it was because it was DistroKid. DistroKid's NFT. Now, DistroKid is a multi-billion-dollar music distribution label.
Right.
That's where I put my songs on DistroKid. So I know that they're not going anywhere. They pay me every month. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I could buy this NFT and I wasn't going to worry about a rug pull. In other words, they weren't going to disappear tomorrow. And so, and the music that I put out, I released it as an NFT through DistroKid. Again, knowing that they're going to be there. Then they put my NFT through Nifty Gateway, right? So it's a small amount of money. In some cases, it could be a few $100, or it could be a few $1,000s, depending on what your budget is.
Billy, do you think this is a fad we got to get on fast before it runs out, or do you think this is something that's here to stay? And 10 years from now, NFTs are still going to be popping. 20 years from now, NFTs are still going to be popping. What do you think?
I think it's only going to get bigger. I think it's going to turn into a multi-trillion-dollar industry.
Trillion-dollar industry.
You see, what's happening is people are waking up to the reality of fake fiat currency. They're starting to really realize that money is just a piece of paper. It has no real value. The government has attributed value, have forced us to attribute conscious value to money, right? Green paper. But we now are waking up to realizing that money is just something they print on a computer off of a printer, and it's digital ones and zeros inside of a computer. It means nothing. It's only the conscious attributed value that gives it anything. And it's really an energy exchange. It's a side effect of energy exchange. So now that we figured this out, we're all saying, well, hell, we can do the same thing. All right. So now we're creating our own financial instruments, aka NFTs, aka cryptocurrency. And these things aren't going to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, you can see now that the government itself has started its own crypto, Mana, right? They've got their own crypto now. And eventually you're going to see that the government is going to have their own NFTs. Because why? They got to follow what the people are doing, what the people want. They got to move the way the people are moving. And when the masses move in one way, they jump on board. And so I don't see this going anywhere anytime soon. I think it's going to get massive, super massive.
Okay. How old can the digitized art be? Does it have to be a new style of art?
How digitized can it be? Now that's
how old can a digitized art be? Like, what if they made it in 1973? You know what I'm saying?
If it's vintage, listen, if it's yours and you own it, that's the number key thing. First of all, make sure if it's yours and you own it, it doesn't matter how old it is. Matter of fact, that vintage could add value, more intrinsic value and rarity to it.
Yeah. Put made in 73.
Yeah.
That'll get me looking like, damn, this was made in 1973.
Listen, man.
That'll get me looking, Rick, that'll make me look.
Yeah. Adds rarity to it. So it's a good deal.
All right, let's I'm not sure if I understand this question. Maybe you do. Could NFT used to shadow ban those the deep state want to oppress silence? Do you understand?
Could NFT be used to shadow ban those deep state who want to oppress silence? That's an interesting question. If I'm understanding it correctly, I don't know how it can be used to oppress, to shadow ban deep state, but what it can do, it can give average day people financial means and allow them to do things like quit their day job and move into other areas where they can serve themselves instead of serving the system. That would be my best answer.
Can crypto survive a blackout?
A blackout? Oh, you mean so
when the lights go out? Yeah.
That's a good question. Now, okay, that's a great question. There are people who have wallets. Okay, I have a wallet which looks like a USB drive. You can actually transfer your crypto into your own personal wallet that's not plugged into anything. No electricity is even in it. And you can put that in a safe deposit box. You can put it in your personal safe, anywhere that you want to keep it. And so by that method, you keep a hold of your crypto. Now, when the power comes back on, if some of those platforms lost your crypto, which they have a lot of redundancies and backups, it would be very difficult for all those servers to go down and the whole world to go down at the same time. But hypothetically, if they all came back up and some of them weren't, some of the platforms lost it and some of the platforms didn't, you would still be able to pull out your crypto wallet out of your safe, plug it in, and upload your coins back to any server you want and use them.
Indeed. Let's see. We got one more question. Okay. Is it possible to make a short indie film an NFT?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm doing that right now. Me and Donnie Arcade are doing that right now. We're making a short film. It's a video short, all CGI and graphics into an NFT at the exact moment we speak right now. That's exactly what we're working on. I just sent him the movie treatment and everything else. We're working on that as we speak. It's going to be released as an NFT on OpenSea.
Dope. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's dope.
Yeah. All the Black Knights, my Black Knight documentary, I scored the entire documentary. And so the whole soundtrack and everything else is going to be released as an NFT.
Oh, that's amazing, man. When is the release of the Black Knight?
June 5th. June 5th, man. June 5th. I'd love to have you there. Red carpet affair. Walking the red carpet, taking photos, meet some of the people from the documentary and the production staff. We're going to air the documentary, and we're going to air that video short I was just talking about that I'm doing with Donnie Arcade at the end, and then I'm going to speak for about an hour. That's going to be at Imagine Movie Theater in Michigan, and you can go on eventbrite.com. You can go to my website, Forbidden Knowledge, click on workshops. It's one of the Eventbrite. It's one of the Eventbrite workshops. You can register to go to the event.
Awesome, man. Well, I definitely enjoyed the talk tonight. And I know you've been nonstop podcast for like 6 hours, so I don't want to keep you too long, bro. Yeah, but I know the people definitely appreciated the NFT beginners workshop, this mini workshop, and you answering questions. Yeah. And like I said, so many artists in our community. I just don't want us to miss out on another amazing opportunity. Shout out to, by the way, family, shout out to AA Rashid. He's doing it big right now in the NFT space. You know, the brother AA Rashid is an artist, and I see him doing his thing. So shout out to that brother for getting involved and doing his thing, and just everybody else who's got their art out there. And this is a way that we could be appreciated once again, because when the internet came around, the creatives, man, people stopped musicians stopped being appreciated because it was just overload. It was like overload with a lot of stuff, man, and people started appreciating the artists out there, creatives out there. So with this and having something original, having something unique, the blockchain being something that is so secure, I mean, this is good stuff right here, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Look, that's incredible. I'm glad you got your forbidden NFT. You got that forbidden Thoth.
Yeah, I ain't missing out on this one. I missed out on the stocks, but I said I ain't missing out on this one. So I jumped on board, and I look forward to being, like I said, even more involved in the NFT market, my brother. Definitely.
Absolutely. Sounds good, man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the time on here.
Indeed. Leave the people your contact information before we get out of here, my brother.
Yeah. Go to forbiddenknowledge.com with the number 4BIDDEN knowledge.com, or for the NFTs, go to forbiddenclub.com with the number 4 if you want to mint some NFTs. And if you're interested in becoming an investor in Forbidden Knowledge, you can go to forbiddenknowledge.com, click on invest, and download the entire prospectus. Check it out. We have a pre-money valuation now. It went from 20 million to 30 million in round 2, all approved by the SEC, the real deal, a Reg CF. And if you're interested in that, you can go on that platform and check us out.
Indeed. Once again, family, we want to thank you for tuning in. Brother Rich, Billy Carson, Forbidden Knowledge, Black Magic 363. We signing out, family. Peace. All right.